So I'm going to tell just quickly a story that was both personal and reflective of larger issues. And I wrote about it in the June issue of the New York Times Magazine. It was about an integration battle at my daughter's segregated school in New York. And what I'll just quickly say is clearly New York City is a very progressive, liberal city. People love their progressive bona fides, and I live in Brooklyn, which is portrayed as this hipster heaven of racial progress. But it's very easy to have those values when your children are privileged and when you're attending public schools that don't reflect the makeup of the city or the makeup of the public schools in your neighborhood. So often what happens is people will say they believe in integration, they believe in equity, but it's too hard to make that decision when it comes to their own child. There's too much inequity in the system to risk your own child being the kid who integrates the school. And what I often say is, I get that as a parent. I get the hard decision when it comes to your own child. But what happened in Brooklyn was that the parents also fought systemic change. So I think this is really where the rubber hits the road. Parents fought to get their children in majority white school that was overcrowded, and when the school district said, the school is too overcrowded, we're gonna rezone some of those kids into my daughter's school, which was as many segregated schools, high poverty, almost entire Black and Latino, and under-enrolled. Suddenly those parents were fighting that as well. And I think that really shows why we're stuck, is that both individually, we refuse to make choices that will integrate our schools and make them more equitable, but we also fight systemic changes. That school, if the rezoning plan were to go through and be honored, would immediately be an integrated school. It would immediately be a half-white school. And parents fought that as well. And I think that's why we're stuck, is we say we believe in equity and equality, but we're unwilling to do things both individually but we're also unwilling to do things that support systemic change, but we want to pat ourselves on the back for having these progressive views.
Got it.